going to look at Fantom. And I know I haven't been asked this question, but there are a lot of people who were interested in looking at Fantom, and I'm going to force this through. So we are going to look at FTM real quick, if my brain would work and I can find it. Okay, so in the context that Bitcoin dominance is skyrocketing, okay, it's nearing 50%. Therefore, most altcoins, including plus Ethereum, aren't going to rally as hard as Bitcoin. If Bitcoin truly were to hit that potentially, you know, it's getting close to likely at this point, that 39K target now, that was a 40% pump on Bitcoin. That means that that Fantom will do 40% or less, right? Because it could do less at the beginning and then outperform Bitcoin on the second leg, but then hit 40% in total. So let's see what 40% aligns with. This wick high. So if Bitcoin goes all the way to 40K, it is completely possible if you look left. So this is what I would do for Fantom. If they were getting ready to continue with actually start a bear market rally, which can be strong, this is what you do. Instead of using the measuring tool, another VIP taught me this. You can't see it on my chart. Let me move this guy over. So you see where see where I'm at, the measuring stick, go up to, and click the side thing and go to date and price range. And it allows you to essentially go like this. And it keeps the percentage there. So now I can move around, right? It stays. So I would measure that out, roughly 40%, and then look left. What things on the left-hand side would create a horizontal or a line? And I might have to go to something like the 1 hour chart to see this more clearly. So a wick high can create a horizontal and a wick low can create a horizontal. These are right at 40 to 45%. These are obvious targets if Fantom, or if Bitcoin does charge up to 40K and Bitcoin dominance continues rising, which it looks like it will. This is a logical target for Fantom, meaning it won't make a higher local high. If Fantom in the second half, so it's possible that Bitcoin outperforms altcoins for the first half of the rally. In the second half, then altcoins catch up, which actually would probably happen, which means Bitcoin dominance takes a breather sometime in July before it could then continue up. But that could happen as well. So therefore, Fantom in this rally, if Bitcoin hits 40K, you look left, what are the next two wicks, highs, and lows? Right here and right here. So what I would do is I would create a box like this and say, if Bitcoin hits 40K, Fantom will hit and stop in one of these two boxes with an extremely high probability. Do you see how I did that? Well, you better if you're watching it. So I guess if you're blind, you would be listening. So did you hear that? Right like that. It's extremely probable that if Bitcoin races up to 40K, which the 2-day chart is saying it looks like it will, that's where Fantom's going to go. And these levels for Fantom are around 53 cents to 64. Yeah, 64. So it's around 53 and 64. And Bitcoin would very, very likely outperform it on the first half of the run. And the very short-term price action stuff, if Bitcoin goes down, you could look at targets for Bitcoin. But in the down case, if you have a specific target for Bitcoin to the downside, if it's like a 20% move down, I would actually give it more than 20%. So so anytime Bitcoin falls, this will fall more. Does that make sense? In the bear market, because Bitcoin dominance is going up. And Bitcoin dominance especially goes up when price itself is going down. And I'll repeat that. That's a very important statement, and it sounds stupid, but it's true. Bitcoin dominance especially skyrockets hard when Bitcoin price goes down. And what that means for Fantom and all altcoins, similar to the important question I addressed earlier, is they will go down more. If your target for downside Bitcoin move is 20% or 50, let's say 15%, then your downside move for your altcoin should be between 1.5 to double that. Does that make sense? And I'm not going to give downside targets for Fantom because Bitcoin right now, it doesn't really have much of a chance of breaking down quite yet. Because it's been going sideways for 28 days and it's at the top of the range. So I will leave it with upside targets for now in a bear market rally type of fashion. And that's